Colombia is one of the kidnap capitals of the world, with 4 kidnappings every week.
Look, it's so bad, every politician in Colombia has to go through kidnap training. Oh, that sounds all right. I need to have a go at that. Can I have a go? So here we are, waiting to get kidnapped. I don't know how soon that's going to happen.
After Guy is escorted into the woods, the exercise begins. The objective is for the kidnappers to extract a telephone number from Guy.
Not a word.
Number.
No chance.
All Guy has to do is say the Spanish for 1, 2, 3, uno, dos, tres, and the exercise will be over.
No, you have to try harder than that.
The official advice is to not antagonize your kidnappers.
Dos café con leche, por favor.
But Guy would rather treat this as an extreme test of endurance.
God, you could try harder than that. No number. No telephone. No telephone. No telephone. No.
Muchas gracias.
It has been an experience that could only have happened in Colombia. But the real-life, everyday risks Guy will have to face aren't over yet.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So what they make here is designer clothes, but not just designer clothes, they're bulletproof designer clothes. Yeah?
MC Armour was founded in 1992, at the height of the cartels battling for control of the drug trade.
Normally in England, on average, 700 murders a year. Colombia, on average, 12,000 a year. Well, 92 was another kettle of fish. 28,000 that year. The government called it a state of internal commotion. Too bloody right it was.
30 years later, despite a concerted Colombian peace effort, this $35 million business sells more than 150,000 vests a year.
Here we go. This is a private test for a private customer. I can't tell you who it is, but let me tell you, some of the celebrity customers. Barack Obama, Steven Seagal. It's just a start, so yeah, no messes.
The key material in an ultra-thin designer bulletproof vest is a special textile, aramid.
It was originally discovered by an American scientist. She came up with this. They was trying to make lightweight car tyres. This is in the 60s. Anyway, its fibres are so tightly woven, it's next to impossible for anything to penetrate it. So it disperses the energy of the bullet throughout the whole area of the bulletproof vest. Weight for weight, 10 times stronger than steel.
The man behind it all is entrepreneur Miguel Caballero.
I want to show you the solution for the female.
Right, for the boobs.
In the ballistic solution.
Yeah.
And that is a real boobs.
Is that still as strong in this area as it is in this area?
We manufacture every size and every moment.
Amazing.
His imaginative products are sold all over the world.
What's this here? Just me bag, right? Well, it's not, is it? If the job starts getting a bit lively, as it usually does, Grimsby High Street. Let me know, you bastards. You see, it's a shield. Now, this is the best one. This is for kids at school. Give your kid this, put that in your rucksack, and now you've got a shield. Be prepared. Yeah, so a bulletproof panel to go in your rucksack. This protects only against the ballistic threat of 9mm and 44 Magnum. 5-year warranty. Yeah, knowing the science is all right, but the proof of the pudding is in the eating, so I need to get shot.
Miguel helps Guy into a bulletproof hoodie,
It's good?
Yeah.
then talks him through the process of being shot by live ammunition at point-blank range.
While we have this open, it's not yet, okay?
Okay.
One, take your breath and hold.
Yeah.
2, 3, punch. It's okay? Don't leave your breath before.
Don't leave my breath before.
Miguel has shot more than 200 clients, and he has one golden rule.
Don't see me. See there. Don't see on this way.
He never wants the person he's shooting to look him in the eye.
See there. 2, 3, punch.
Yep.
It will be one of the few life-threatening experiences that Guy has never had.
Never been shot. Like, you know, buggering about with bloody pellet guns and mucking about, yes, but not proper. Like, what bullet are you going to use here, Miguel? 38.
38.
Need messing here.
You have any obligation?
No.
You are totally free to do this test?
Yeah, 100% go for your life, boy. Well, I'm not really. It's these lot's idea. So if I die, it's your fault. I'm not doing the David Blaine thing and saying, don't worry, no one's to blame. I'm the only one to blame. I'm not saying that. It's your idea. I die, it's your fault.
Please choose your bullet.
Choose my bullet. Okay.
And so, in the middle of the factory floor,
Are ready?
Yeah?
Miguel makes his final preparations to shoot Guy Martin.
What are you doing here, Miguel? You look to be getting a bit emotional about it.
I need to put my concentration in this test. Your life is in my hands.
Okay, which it is, yeah. Thank you. A lot of nervous-looking faces.
Ready?
Yeah.
One, 2, 3.
Mega. Mega.
Thank you for that.
No, thank you. That was amazing. That was just... Not even full pelt. Come here, let me punch you. Let me show you what it was. It was that. That was it. Honestly, that was it. Yeah.
It's here.
There he is. That's going on my kitchen wall, that.
The bullet was totally deformed, and Guy has gone through a unique Colombian rite of passage.
I was shot by Miguel Caballera. That's neat handwriting, that, Miguel. I like it.
Welcome to Colombia. How do you feel?
100%. Way less than I was ever expecting. That was a lot of energy absorbed in not a lot of time.
Yeah.
Triumph for science. Come to Colombia and get shot. It's amazing.
The experience suggests Colombians are not expecting to live peacefully anytime soon.
Thank you for coming to visit us.
All right, big man. That man's not shy of a day's work. What's up, big man? What's up? Gracias. Hola. Well, that was a drug dog, sniffing dog. Watch out.
Very famoso.
There are many unique sights in the center of Bogota.
Look here. Now we're talking. Good old boy. Only in Colombia. Can I get you some brass, mate?
But there is one phenomenon in particular that is a mystery to visitors.
I was told before we got on the plane that there was this bit of a epidemic of folk nicking manhole covers. And anyway, we're walking down the street, and what do we find? A missing manhole cover with a tyre there to stop you dropping in. Well, it looks like it's been missing for a day or two. The rumours were true. The rumours were true. We've got to the bottom of it. Colombians aren't shy of making a quid or two. It's just they're not that bothered if it's legal. What they was doing, hollowed the middle of a van out, and they spend a night driving about nicking steel manhole covers, right? Price of scrap was through the roof. 30 in a night, a ton of manhole covers. Weighing them in for scrap, quid's in. The only problem, we've got loads of open manholes. Folk were falling in there breaking legs. Kids had fallen out there and got washed out to sea. Cars were getting knackered up driving through open manhole covers. The local government got sorted and said, right, I know what we'll do. We'll make manhole covers that they won't nick. We'll make them out of non-recyclable plastic. And they were still nicking them. So they put GPS sensors in the plastic ones and found out that gangs were selling them to districts where they'd stolen the steel ones the week before. And that is Colombian capitalism for you.
Guys heading for a secure Ministry of Defense research compound, home to a captured example of audacious narco-engineering that helps the cartels stay one step ahead.
Here we are, in and amongst the coca plants. You see, you've got all the right people for this job, haven't you? Anyway, just happens we do. It's all right making all this coke, isn't it? We need to get it to the mainland. How are we going to do that? Well, it's a bit risky doing it by land, right? It's even riskier doing it by planes. 75% of the coke produced in Colombia goes via the sea, right? And a fair bit of that 75% is these fellas. It's sort of a submarine.
In 2021, 31 narco subs were seized, but hundreds have been stealthily delivering drugs since the 90s.
Pablo Escobar got the idea from a James Bond film. He says, oh, that's the right idea. I can get me coke out of Colombia. Dead easy on one of them. I know, I'll make a few phone calls. As he did, he's got a few Russian mafia mates and tried to get a Soviet sub. Anyway, all that fell through, so he thought, I'll tell you what, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to build my own. And it was these sort of things that he built.
It takes a team of around 15 just a few days to make a narco sub in a jungle workshop using simple DIY materials.
And now we say submarine, I think we might be stretching it. I think we could say semi-submersible submarine. Anyway, let's go have a look inside.
Afuera! Afuera!
Well, she's hot in here, mate. It looks like it's an adapted boat. It's not. It's been built from scratch. Bloody hell. They still got the engine in here. It's a Detroit diesel engine. Look at that. This is bloody amazing. Look at the wooden frame holding it together. She just chucked together, mate. They build these in the jungle, and you think, what do you mean they build them in the jungle? How do they get them out? Well, there's obviously a load of rivers running in and about the jungle, so they just build them in the jungle and then sail her out to sea. Carry 3 ton of product on here, like today's money, like 90 million quid. 90 million quid you carry on this. Obviously, the main port of call would be the islands in between here and Mexico and here and North America. But they found one of these in Spain. You're gonna sail one of these bloody things to Spain? Are you on drugs? Well, absolute madness. And what we got here, that's the big scuttle valve. So if someone's found you, open that valve there, lets all the water in, you go into the bottom of the sea quick, along with all your cocaine. Destroy the evidence. I mean, this is nothing. The next one is a GPS-guided submarine. So you'll just put your gear in, press the button, and away she goes. Unmanned submarine. They are always ahead of the game.
But imaginative engineering isn't just the preserve of the cartels. As Guy's about to find out, Colombian ingenuity can also be used for the greater good.
Bloody odds, and now we're going for it. Official Colombian drugs raid.
In 2021, Colombia's most wanted drug lord was captured in a raid like this.
This was a miniature version of capturing sort of today's Pablo Escobar, who was a fella called Tony L.
Otoniel was the latest in Colombia's never-ending lineage of drug lords. He hid so well that the jungle commandos resorted to a leaflet drop advertising a $5 million bounty.
He got about everywhere on a donkey, never had a phone, never stayed anywhere for more than 2 days. And it took him 7 years to catch him. 7 years. That's the bloody stuff. And when they did get him, they did the involvement of MI6, the CIA, right, get this right, 500 soldiers, 22 helicopters, and they had to get through 7 layers of security.
On Guy's raid, Alpha Team have made it through the coca plantation and spotted the laboratory.
There's a house over there, or a shadow.
The team advances to attack.
Big man. Got one.
Drills like this mean 670 tons of cocaine a year is being seized. A vital step in the process of rebuilding Colombia.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you, much gracias. Thank you very much. Thank you.
As for Otoniel, he has admitted to smuggling 100,000 tons of cocaine and is already negotiating with the authorities.
He said, I'll tell you what, we'll start with this. What if I paid you 170 million back? And he could just sort of get that cash readily available off the back of his donkey, I'm sure. Yeah, everything about this drugs trade, the numbers are crackers.
27-year-old Loco is part of a gravity bike gang and will teach Guy how to ride as fast as possible.
Very good. You are mirando.
In the workshop where his gang have taught themselves how to build these unique bicycles.
Welding the handlebars up, inline gas fluxer, no goggles, old school. This man knows what he's doing. Nice. Nice. How many years have you been racing?
Yo compito desde los 9 años con unos compañeros que ya partieron.
Honestly, most of the boys you started racing with are dead.
Sí, la mayoría. So, lamentablemente, un golpe en esto es mortal.
Right.
Que personas se chocan, ya logran la muerte, o se fracturan o quedan en coma.
Ah, cool, right. Bit of cutting oil helps so it doesn't take the edge off the drill bit. These boys know what they're doing. I'd raced the motorbikes in Ireland and in England, and I've lost many teammates, many friends, many, but I love it. So that's why I keep racing. So I suppose, is it something the same for you? Do you love the risk? Why?
La ventaja de esto es que esto se convierte en una droga tan pesada que muchos de los pelados que cogen esas bicicletas prefieren estar en esto que estar parchados en otras esquinas haciendo y deshaciendo.
This is the pure drug. This is the pure.
Altura.
Okay, I've got it. Watch your eyes. Love it. This is mintless. Down job, mate. That's going nowhere.
Lo dice el parcero, nice.
Mate, you've got it. You've got it. Nice job, mate. Nice job. See, so they just made that bracket, drilled a hole in it and welded it on there.
Gravity bikes are low and narrow to help aerodynamics, go without pedals so that they can be leant further over, and have extra weight attached to make them descend faster.
The heavier the bike is, the greater effect gravity has, which is sort of a rule you can't argue with. Yeah, force equals mass times acceleration. So we can't do a lot about the acceleration because that's the hill, but we can do something about the mass, so that's why we sling a load of weight on. And the heavier it is, the faster you will go down the hill. It's got a spanner, yeah, please, mate. Cheers, mate. Ta. Sound, mate. Sound job.
After a ritual sharing of scars and metal inserts,
screws in there, and then you see my back, I have a big in my back, you see? Can you still see it?
Feo, feo.
Guys finally accepted into the gang. They all load up into a truck, ready to head to one of Medellin's highest roads.
The bikes are going in there. We've sort of got a plan, but not really. We're fairly well into this project now. We sort of know you cannot police the Colombian people. Loco, give us a thumbs up. So really, anything could happen. I have no doubt when we're on the flat on the way home, I'm going to be picking me kecks out of my scabs. I think that's going to be, you know, how many bloody wounds on my arsehole. I've done plenty of that.
They head straight to the clouds and the top of the road where gravity racing first started in Medellin.
Yeah, we're 2,600 metres, as it is now, twice as high as Ben Nevis, the highest mountain in the UK. So, yeah, we're doing all right, really. Long way to go. It was about 2-kilometre course, I think, innit?
Gravity racing has been outlawed in other Colombian cities. In Medellin, it is a legal grey area at best.
Yes, this is an illegal activity, but the police have closed the road off to allow this illegal activity to happen. Welcome to Colombia.
It's time to race.
Good luck. Come on, boys, right, let's have a go then. This is mint. This is mint. You won't be long getting something that's gone wrong, though. Up to now, this has been my favourite day in Colombia. I'm getting tan now. And, you know, because of the risk.
Hey.
That's what Colombians do. They deal with risk.
Come on, we're in the slipstream now, mate. In the slipstream.
They deal with it every day in loads of different walks of life. And I love it. It's a bit of me, that.
Come on, let's have you.
Guy, who used to race motorcycles on the road for a living,
Come on, big man.
uses all of his experience to vie for the lead.
The inside line here, I think, comes. Oh, Booker. Come on. Come on. I'm getting tan now. You bastards. I was leading that, and then they all tanned me right at the last minute.
Hey. Wow. No, velocidad, exacto, excelente. Mucho control, mucho...
Gracias. Yeah, I love it, mate. I love it. What a way to finish it off, eh? It's a long way down there, mate. What a view. Amazing country, amazing people. That's got to be one of the greatest views in the world. It's got to be. You just got to take a few risks to see it. How very Colombian.
Guy's taken Colombia to his heart, but his next stop will put him in the center of the criminal underbelly that it's trying so hard to escape from.
Jeremy, we can go have a look in our scrapyard. New engine. Getting the job done. We shouldn't have been here, really. Whenever we've mentioned Medellin, oh, we need security at every touch and turn, we need this, we need... We've got no security, we haven't been advised to come in here, and you just think if you're ever going to meet wrongers, it's going to be in a place like this. And we're here, we just let fly out now into the lads. What's going on, what's happened, what's gone wrong? No pistons, no piston rings. Yeah.
Y los casquetes también.
No shells. Sound as a pound. You know. Go on, get it on. Snap-on, yeah. You know Snap-on.
De la NASA.
Yeah, like NASA. Love it, love it. It's proper. Look here, look here. This is our first sort of touchings on religion since being in Colombia, and it's a very religious nation. Look, side of the truck, we've got the big man on there. Jesus, Jesus, do we call him Jesus? There he is, our man up there. Jesus, new engine, beautiful. Oh, look at that, just pimping the engine up. Wherever we go, Colombians genuinely take a pride in what they're doing. Look, he's polishing his engine. Yeah, some nation pride.